Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to this week's Magic Advice. This week we have an extremely important and special topic. We're going to discuss how to throw the ultimate party. You might think this is a stupid topic, but actually it's the most important topic that I've discussed so far. To properly understand the magical encryption of this video, you have to watch all my other videos at least 3 times and send them to all your friends, saying that they are the most valuable information that you've ever received. It's important that you follow my advice to the letter, or your party will be a pathetic failure, and your life will be incomplete. Party planning is an ancient and sacred rite and practice. We're going to take some time with the details. If you have streamers at your party, then you are a child, and you should invite other children. Your party should have 2 to 4 exotic animals available to be interacted with by party goers. They have to be well trained enough to not attack and kill your patrons, but they have to be wild enough to maintain an unchained beast mystique. A party is not fun or worth going to if there is no opportunity to be fully nude for at least a portion of the party. But you should control where people are allowed to be nude, because some people have really horrid genitals. You should always make sure that the human sacrifice portion of the party is in a secluded and hidden part of the party space. Preferably it should be near the feasting orgy section. When uninitiated mortals wander into the blood effigy section, it's really awkward, and the gods of magic will always tell their friends. If your party does not have an open bar, then you're probably poor, and that means you have foolishly skipped my video on magical money-making techniques. The proper demeanor of a party host is to dress sharply and grin suggestively. So the opposite of what I'm doing right now. I'm currently not in my party regalia. If I was currently displaying my party aspect, you would stop what you're doing right now. You would find my contact info and you would propose to marry me. You would do it in a way that is totally debasing to yourself. Like you would say, I am not worthy of your attention, but I must have your intimate presence in my life within 2 to 4 business days. If you invite Satan to your party and he doesn't show up, don't be offended. He's probably just at one of my parties and having a better time. If you invite Jesus to your party, don't invite any Christians, because he hates doing autographs and it's gross when they put their fingers in his wounds. If you invite any ugly people to your party, make sure they are quiet and insecure, so they will leave early. You should have live music at your party, but if the party is to hearken the end of time, you need to understand that you are responsible for any fees that are incurred during the implosion of space and time and into the nascent aeon. Musicians are total assholes about this. The purpose of a party is pretty much always to open a portal to hell, so you need to make sure that people are sinning as much as possible. There should be underage teenagers attending with outrageously old billionaires who are too comatose to even understand what year it is. You should have a fully corrupted police officer, judge, and congressman or woman in attendance at your party to officially sanction the use of any narcotic substance that might be present at your party and should be present. You should have at least 2 treasonous backroom arms dealers with foreign-speaking investors valuing in the excess of $10 million. You should have hidden cameras in every part of the party space to ensure the possibility of blackmailing. You should sneak out of your parents' house past curfew and on a school night to make it to the party. You You should break at least 4 to 5 lifelong bonds of trust, preferably in full view of the party patrons, with a burning effigy of a traditional spiritual icon. As the party reaches its climax, you should have witnessed 3 to 4 hospital emergencies, at least 5 unexplained disappearances, and you should have experienced 2 to 3 out-of-body experiences created by drug use. You should have also sired 7 illegitimate children with internationally influential powermongers. The climax of your party should also coincide with at least 80% of your party patrons experiencing massive hallucinations. Things like, "Is this a video game?" Or, "My parents are extremely disappointed in me." Or, "I don't think that flower pot was a bathroom." They should think things like, "This is a lot like a movie I saw where everyone died at the end." Or, "I used to be a god, but now I'm a flower pot." "I think that prostitute was my math teacher." Or, "That three-headed tarantula introduced himself as Beelzebub." "I forgot my name, but I think it starts with an X." "I'm totally naked, and this room has no doors. And I don't think that lumberjack with the chainsaw really wanted me to carry any firewood. I don't think that guy with the goat head is actually my dad, because I just remembered that my dad doesn't have a goat head. I'm not really sure, but I think they started putting feces in the punch bowl, and the punch bowl turned into a flower pot. I don't usually think like this, and I'm just in social studies, but I'm pretty sure free will is an illusion, and the blood of Christ is the perfume of Satan's mistress. I think the heart pangs of compassion and mercy are the pathetic weeping of the profane and unworthy. I think the number 666 is the encryption of the self-slain God creation. I think the Mother Mary is the pleasureless desolation of feminine beauty. I think the ministry of Christ is the cunning castration of the unworthy. I think the communion of Christ is the sacrament of self-annihilation. I think I'm a pine cone in the woods, and my name is Jedediah. By the end of your party, you should have opened a massive portal to hell. You'll be able to do all kinds of cool things like commit genocide abroad, perpetrate massive financial fraud, perpetuate insane lies and delusion on international television, all with full sanction by the voting public. Thanks for watching, everybody. You should subscribe to my channel, and I might invite you to my next magic party. Until next time, have a good one.